Good afternoon and welcome to today's session on Microsoft Excel and Power BI for beginners. Today, I'm going to be walking you through the basic Microsoft formulas, Excel formulas that you need to know. As a beginner, there are salient and very important formulas that you must know so that you'll be able to function very well as an Excel user in any field. Now, I have a list of formulas that I'll be taking you through. I'll be taking you through from the scratch, such that even if you don't have a foundational knowledge of Excel, with this tutorial, you can be able to start something. Yes. Now, I want you to know that this tutorial is not one do it all. There are still things that you need to do yourself. Most especially, you need to practice yourself. So I'll be taking you through some basic formulas. Here is a list of what I'll be taking you through. I'll be taking you through being able to work with Excel formulas can take your experience with the program to a new level. Like this training is expected to move you from a beginner to a pro. So formulas are the basic foundation of Excel. They are like the program. Formula is like the programming language of Excel. Yeah. For the beginning of the class, we are going to review the basic formulas. Formulas are the ways you can calculate cells, numbers, etc. in your workbook. So we'll be looking at addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, exponential factors, percentage, then prefix, like using formula prefix. Yes. So let's start from addition, then we'll move down to percentage. So we're going to be doing that. I would want to minimize to make this 2. Okay. I want to make this 2. Okay. Okay. I just hope you can see what I have here. Okay, so what I have here is this. So addition. In Excel, the first thing you need to know is that for you to be able to work very well in Excel or to initiate any formula in Excel, you have to call or define a formula by using the is equal to sign. Yes, the is equal to sign is the main thing you use to declare a formula. So you use the is equal to sign, to define a formula in Excel. So the is equal to sign is always like this. So you use the is equal to sign like this, exactly this, to talk about a formula. So whenever you are stating a formula in Excel, it must begin with is equal to. Exactly. So let's move on to what we were doing earlier. So let's go back to our Excel sheet so we can continue to work. So let's go back to our Excel so we can continue to work. So here, now, I've already typed in my is equal to. Now, this is the formula bar. Yeah, this area is called the formula bar. This area in Excel is called the formula bar. So this is where you type in your formula, or you can easily type in directly into this, but this is mainly what you call as your formula bar. All right. Okay, so let's do addition now. So we can say for addition, let's try, what do we add? Let's add is equal to 2 plus 3. Then let's press, then after that you press enter. So it's giving you 5 as the addition. So let's see another one. We can do 7 minus 4. It's giving us 3. So let's do 5 or 6 times 7. So don't mistake this star. This star is the asterisk symbol, not the X on the keyboard. That's when you are pressing Shift 8. When you hold down and press 8, Shift down, then you press 8. That's the punctuation symbol. So to divide, we're saying you are doing something like 12 divided by backward slash 2. So it give you 6. So to get percentage equals to So let's try to get percentage. You have 53%. So you see, it's giving you exactly what you want. You get it? Okay, so now let's go to more better formula, more advanced formula, or we can do for the is equal to, we can, there's actually one I wanted to show you. You say is equal to, you want to get, okay, for example, there is a payment platform I do that they say is 1.25% of whatever is coming in. So I say is equal to 1.25%. Then you put brackets, that's the parentheses, front and back parentheses rather, 1,000. So, oh, sorry, there's an error here. So, okay. So you see, times 100 tells you, okay, this is my formula now. My formula here is telling you what I have done, and I need you to see this properly. Let me zoom it in back so you can see. So I'm saying 1.25 times 1.25 times 100. So give me, that means I'm paying 12.5 naira. Is that clear? Now let's go to cells. Now, other than this, we can add cells together. We can add cells together. Let's do that by doing this. Let's say in cell A1 we have 67, and in cell B we have 60, we have 78. So, okay, or for example, let's say you're computing a report sheet. Okay, you're computing a report sheet now, or let's build a simple invoice. A simple invoice. What's the name of your business? What's the name of your business? You're not telling me the name of your business, okay? So you, let's say income Nigeria Limited. Now we have the heading, serial number, item, quantity, then we have price, right? Then we have what's it called? I think the best one would be the report sheet, so I understand this. I'll be able to do well with the exact report sheet. So let's say Excel I score. Don't mind me. So subjects, we have tests, exam, then cumulative score. So this is basically, of course, this is basically what we are graded by in school. What we're graded by in school. So I'll need to reduce the font. Sorry, I'll need to reduce the font of this so you can, okay, look nice a little. Okay, okay, I like my Excel looking somehow dashing. Okay, fine. So I say subject, mathematics. I think I need to reduce this for you. Mathematics, English, commerce, biology. Don't mind me, my own student can do what? Physics, ICT. Okay. So let's say this subject, and we have to add. So in the test, we say, let's say 30, then exam 57, 32, 23. That's just random numbers. 28. What did you score? 32. Okay. You got 36. Then you go with ICT. So we have 55, 56, 44, 55, 43. Okay, good. Now let's look at the sum score now. To sum, to get the cumulative score, we have to add this and this together, and this together. We add these two together. And how do you do that? We call the cell references. So to understand how to call cell references, that means this is, if this is B, right? This is B. Then you look at here, the column here, this is the column. This is the column A, B, C, D, is the column, the 1, 2, 3, 4 down is to over 1 million is the rows. So we say, we now call it together. This is A1, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3. So here we are having A, we are saying B. If you want to know very well, just check here, the name box here, you have B3. So we are going to be adding B3 to C3 to give us D3. What do? We just say equals to B3 plus shift is equal to DB plus C3. Then you press enter. Voila, you see your formula is done. Okay, it's done already. Okay, let's try it one more time. We say it's equal to, that will be B4 plus C4. Not the grenade. Okay, so I can easily do this by just, how to fill. So you see this, I just drag down and Excel fills it for me. Or I can do it this way, just highlight this down, then I press Ctrl D, and that's it. It fills in the same thing. Or I can still use flash fill, the flash fill to do the same thing. I can use flash fill to fill in the same thing. Okay, now we have the addition of all these parts. Exactly. We have the addition. Okay, let's now go to the attendance. Let's say attendance. I want to teach you subtraction now. Attendance. So we say days school open. Let's say the school is open. Then we have present days. Then we have absent days. So let's assume the present days we have how many days? 132. Fine. Then we have the student who is not a trans present for 126 days. Now, how do we get the absent days? Simple. We just subtract the present days from the day school open. That's how so we say equals to, what's this? Our present days is, just click on it. That's school open, which is B11 minus B12. So you press enter, so you have the answer here. Is that clear? I think that is clear enough for you to do. Okay. Now, I can also still sum up the whole score in test. Now, I can do that using a formula in Excel called sum. The sum formula. Now, I'm moving a little bit further again. Okay. I'm taking the step a little further. So I say equals to do that, to call the sum function, you say equals to, then you say sum. Now, sum. So we just highlight our range, then close the parentheses, then press enter, which gives us 179. Then, of course, you can you can repeat the formula in the second cell too by pressing Ctrl R. Yes, when you want to copy to the right, whatever you have on the left, you want to move it to the right, you just press Ctrl R. That is, whatever you have on this side, you want to move it on this side, that you want to move it here. Just at this point, just press Ctrl R. It's going to work. Yes, it's working. So now we need to look at, this is not, for a normal report sheet, it is not supposed to be like this. Once I know it doesn't work like this. Is the sum. So we want to look at the average. What's the average score of this particular student in the class? So let's insert a new cell here and say, fine. You're going to do it this way. I'm going to use this to teach you the count function. The count function. Count function in Excel. Now we say equals to, we want to count number of subjects divided by the sum of the scores in all the subjects. So we say equals to count. Okay? So we then highlight where we want you to count, then close the parentheses. So it's telling you here that it is what? 6 subjects. So I can just easily say Control R, Control R, then Control R. Now, I will use this also to teach you the division function using this. So I say equals to this cell, okay, divided by the number of subjects, and I press enter. So I have 29.83 as the average score. So we have average score here. We have total score. Here we have number of subjects. Is that clear? Now let's move forward a little. Let's move forward a little again and say, okay, fine. Let's now do the same thing. Just what I press here to push it here, Control R. Then here to Control R. Is that clear? Is that clear? Fine. So now what I need to do again is this. I can get the percentage score of this particular student. How do we do that? Now, what I'm supposed to, let's say, we know this particular test is over 40. Test is over 40, and exam 2 is over 60. That is the mark obtainable. Here, the cumulative score is supposed to be 100. So we want to look at, okay, 29.833. What's the percentage of 29.833 in Excel in this part? Now we say is equals to get the percentage now. To get the percentage, what we do is simple. You say this is equal to, we want to get the percentage. So what we do is equal to this now, okay, divided by, what's the mark obtainable? 40, okay? Is that clear? Now, press enter. Now you see 0.745. Yes, this is it, but it's not still expressing it as a percentage. So what you need to do is go to formatting. Let me maximize this so you can see it. So you come here, or easy, you have a shortcut here, just click here, and you see I have 75%. Oh, it has approximated it. It's not too good to approximate when you are dealing with academic data times. So you can go back, make it go back. So we have to 2 decimal points. So 74.58. You understand that? Then, like I said, for you to now extend whatever the formula you have in B to C, you don't need to, especially when you have the same, you're working with the same set of data. You can just do Control R here. Oh, no, you know why it's giving you this error? Because you are dividing 1 over 60 by 40. So what we do here is we have to change this to 60. Then we have 80 point this. So that means this student did better in the test than did better in the exam than in the test. So let's look at the overall performance here. So we do this. Now we now say we just do this over 100. Then we have 78% being the average cumulative score, the percentage score of that particular student. Do you understand now? Now, let's look at some little functions again. Now, I've been able to walk you through some. I've been able to walk you through average function. I've been able to walk you through the count function too. Now, let's look at a little function now. Let's look at some function again. Let's look at, where is the strength of this particular student, and where is the weakness? Okay? To do that, you look at the minimum and the maximum. Minimum and maximum. That's, for example, if you're a salesperson, you want to, okay, what's the minimum the minimum and what's the maximum sales, like the lowest, rather, the lowest sales and the highest. For example, let's say you have like 20 stores and you want to, okay, which one is my least performing store and the highest or maximum, the store that is performing at the at its best, the highest performing store. But here we are looking at the student score, so we look at, oh fine, now we say equals to, so we look at, okay, let's label this again and say we're doing a little bit of academic performance analysis today. So now we have been able to get this part. So let's make this look nice a little. Don't forget you do border, you use your border. Then I can make this part a little bit bolder, static border. Okay. Then I have this border here, then here as well. So term of subject, I can also make this place another. Then I have this and there's under my analysis part. Or let's name this part. Let's come down here and name it what we name it. We name it analysis, or we say performance analysis. Good. Or we say student performance analysis. Now, okay, so we can call this average score. Okay, we'll match this. I can put this here. Now we have one measure here. So let's look at we want to look at the weakness and the strength of this particular student. So we look at the weakness and the strength. Okay, so to look at that is quite simple again. What we need to do is look at the subject where this particular student got the lowest score. Okay, so where the student got the lowest score. Where the student got the lowest score. So what we do is equals to minimum. The mean function minimum is, okay, hope you can say this. Then we just say our range of subjects. So we highlight this in the test where, so this student, so we return this, we have to return, don't forget, we have to return this back to number or general, or let's do general. So there is a particular subject where he got, so the least score of this student in test is 23. Then here in exam, repeat the same formula, and overall repeat the same formula. Okay, so there are different subjects. So we look at 23, where in which subject? English language, but in exam the student did lowest in ICT and in cumulative overall ICT. So now we look at the strength as well. So I'm teaching you basically how to use maximum function now. So here we are using minimum function. We are using minimum, and we are using maximum. So here we say is equal to max, okay? Same range. Oh, sorry. Okay. I use a name error. Maybe one day we'll just take time to go through error. Because to max. Oh, sorry. There's an error in one of my range here. Back to 30. Okay. So you see, it's got to max. Then we see here. My mouse is making some kind of mistake. Sorry, my mouse is malfunctioning at times. Okay, so I can actually use the naming. Okay, I can just do it like, okay, shall I say equals to, of, sorry, equals to max, then bracket V3. You use this to specify, you use the semicolon to specify a range, B3 to B8. Now, B3 to B8, they include the parentheses, enter. So this highest student, the highest score of that particular student in the test is 36. So I can easily just say, okay, fine, Control R, then Control R. Oh, I made a mistake. Something has happened here. And okay, okay, this is supposed to be 100. Yeah. Oh, there is one subject that is missing here. B3 to B8. There is a problem here. Supposed to be 6 here. Oh, there's an error here. Yeah. There's an error here. Okay, I think we had 50 here before. Okay, I think we're good. Now, now we're good. We're good. I've altered something and actually altered here. So fine. Now you know how to use the minimum and maximum function now. To use the minimum function, don't forget I said just equals to max, then you specify the range of the numbers. Or you can highlight the numbers, even if they are, or maybe you have 1 million rows, then you just equals to max, then you have your max, then specify the range, gives you the maximum, the highest value there. So at this we have this, but now still this we don't know the subject. We don't know the subject which this is, right? We don't know the subject. So let's look out for the subject where the student did very low. So I say equals to, I can use lookup. I have two different types of lookup. I can use the value I want you to look up. Now lookup means, oh, I want you to search an array and I want you to tell me where, at what point was this so and so possible. Do you understand? No, so I want you to look up 23, then I say comma, then the lookup vector. I say the range where I want you to look up. I say here. Then what do I want you to return? Then I say, tell the system here. So, oh no, oh, of course, it might return that kind of error. It will return that kind of error. We can also use another formula, X lookup now. Okay, there is a formula X lookup which is now available, I think, in Office 365, but we have VLOOKUP here on 2016. You have VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, where we look up for that. You understand? But the only problem why we may not be able to look up for this particular subject is simple. Now, because for us to look up for this value, now it's just like this is the unique identifier of everything here. So it's not possible, and it has to be the first thing Excel is seeing. That is, if I want to look up for the exam score using the test score, okay, then I can do that. Or I want to look up for the subject and say, okay, I want to say, okay, subject or a student, then I pick up the scores, it is possible. So just my little explanation, you can read up more on VLOOKUP, scope VLOOKUP, H lookup, and uh, X lookup. Is that clear? But we have other functions in Excel that can do that. We have find. We have find in Excel. Okay, we have other that we have used for looking up for finding. We have the index function. We have another function called index. Returns a value or reference. So index function. We have okay. So let's try the index function. Okay. So now what we just do is, as a formula I can write, but I want to be sure that it won't be above you, because this is supposed to be a beginner. Perhaps when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Let's leave that for now, because what I would have just done is simple. To say, okay, Excel, index this. Look at the index number for this particular cell, and say, okay, fine. I say the index number for 23 should be 4. That is, it is in row 4. Row 4. So I now say, okay, row 4. Now I now use it to say, okay, give me the value of this index in row A. That is, if this is number 4 in B, if the lowest is number 4 in column B, if this is column is if the lowest here is, if 23 is in row 4 under column B, then Excel give me the same value in row 4 in column A, and that will be English. So we try that. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay. Okay. So we say index. Now we can say, okay, let me just show you how to do the index function. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure we want to do this today. I'm not sure. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Let's try. Okay. Okay, let's try. Let's see. So say column number. You see, index is going to look for the array, then row number, then column number. Then row number should be this. That's okay. Let me say this. Okay, let's just move on. I would be able to help you with that in the next class. So we can actually use VLOOKUP more. I use VLOOKUP more and that. So, but index can also do the magic. Yes, index can do that. So let's stop here for today, so that you can practice on all that we have learned. So that we can practice on all that we have learned today. In our next class, we're going to be looking at the if function in Excel, the if function, such that, or do we do that? We cannot, we don't have much time again. So we can do that in our next class, where we'll say, okay, if this student is getting 80, return A. That's, you have grade scale A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Oh, sorry, A to F rather. Don't mind me. So we have A to F. So we can grade these students. So to grade them using if function in Excel, we'll do that in our next tutorial. So, all right, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, I want you to subscribe to this channel and help us keep running. Thank you very much. God bless you.